Hi, Days fans. It's July 9th. It's Saturday, and we haven't done a recap in a while, and we're going on vacation.
So don't rob us.
Thieves are writing this down right now.
We have nothing.
But there's been so much good stuff that's happened the last week, and I want to start with the 4th of July episode.
Oh, yeah!
That was amazing. You know, that was really, really creative.
Yeah,
and I gotta
Come closer. Be like you love me.
I got to give the writers some kudos for that because it was incredibly creative, it was well done, and I love to see stuff like that.
I'm not really taking a lot of work. Like on the actress part.
So, I thought Casey did a fantastic job portraying Mark Zuckerberg, or portraying Jesse Eisenberg portraying Mark Zuckerberg in the movie.
Yes, I mean, he had a double whammy. He had to pretend to be somebody, pretend to be someone else. Same with, was True Grit a true story, or is that a Western?
That's a John Wayne Western, yes.
So that's in that.
I don't know a lot about it, but I think when Casey decided to do the role, he's never met Mark, he doesn't know anything about him, so he only could go by Jesse Eisenberg's interpretation of Mark.
I thought that was
pretty good.
We thought, I don't know, I can't speak for you, but I thought that was the best. I was the most impressed with him, but
I thought EJ did a fantastic
job. To be fair, that was the only movie I had actually seen. So I went back and watched the trailers for all the other movies, and I was very impressed with the other actors too after that.
I can't remember what movie EJ was spoofing.
He did two. He did The King's Speech and he did The Fighter.
Oh, The Fighter. Okay. So I liked his portrayal where he had to pretend to be an American.
Oh yeah, that was awesome. Doing the whole speech thing.
Yeah.
That was right up my alley. I like that.
Anyway.
Good work, team.
This whole, I hate to really dwell on it, but the EJ Taylor stuff is just not flying. And then when I think it's completely dead, there's like a brilliant scene when he proposed to her and she said no, and then he talked her into it, and he's like, well, if you can't, decide, I think we should call it a day. And she's like, I don't do well with ultimatums, and then it all worked out, and they look like they're so in love, other than the fact that there's no way she could pull him.
I'm telling you what.
She's 40 years old, for God's sake. This was a really bad casting.
I could show up on the set of Days right now with my 4 or 5 pimples I got going on. I couldn't act my way out of a bag, and EJ, James Scott, could make me look freaking good. That man is talented.
So is Tamara Braun. I'm not taking anything away from her. I'm just saying that the casting is poor.
Yes. They're not
It's not an acting fault. It's a casting fault. The chemistry is not there. I'm not feeling that EJ is going to give up everything for her.
When I'm in a room with her and Sammy, I'm not buying that EJ gave up Sammy for her.
No.
It's just not falling into my life. Now let's talk more about some other couples like Brady or Dario. Who would you pick?
Brady is too old for Melanie. Dario makes a lot more sense. So that was good when he kissed her. I'll go take care of it. When he kissed her in front of Brady, that was good.
Yeah. Twice.
Yeah.
You go. I'm going to talk to the ladies about Brady and Dario.
Okay. And there was
Did I say Brady and Dario? We're going to have a streaker if you don't go soon.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
And it's not going to be me. Don't worry. All right. So, I really, really, really liked the first kiss between Melanie and Dario. And I have to say I'm a big Brady fan too. So I am torn. I'm loving this little triangle. And of course, as of all the other storylines, it's kind of killing us because we know certain people are leaving, like Dario and Tamara Braun and all these other people. So it's like, how can you really, really buy into these stories? But I find myself still hoping that she picks Dario, even though we know he's not going to be around much longer. So tell me what your thoughts are on that. A lot of you are bothered by the major age difference between Melanie and Brady. This does not bother me, considering I don't want to be the pot calling the kettle black. But I'm just going to leave that one alone before Davey gets back. Finds out I'm calling him an old man. But, I don't know, but that whole frigging scene in the mansion, when everybody's finding out about everything, and Taylor's just looking so shocked seeing the two rapes. I just want to, like, kick somebody because what was the big plan that the Bradys had all along? I mean, they're not going to be able to make anything stick now. The only thing they might have accomplished out of this is breaking up Taylor and EJ, and it doesn't even look like that's going to happen. So, Ron, I think you're right. I don't think the Salem PD is necessarily the most secure law force on the earth. They don't seem to be doing the best job. So I don't know. I don't know where they're going with that whole thing. But obviously we don't want James Scott or EJ and Stefano being thrown in the slammer. What would Dave do without those two? They're losing enough people. Dropping like flies around there. So that doesn't sound good. Jack's saying something about wanting to be a three-toed sloth. Demanding children we have. JB must not be properly transferring him to his room. Let's talk a little bit about Jennifer and Carly and Daniel. So Jennifer is trying to be the good friend and completely surrender Daniel so that, you know, so Carly can have him. I mean, what is that about? Daniel's already made it clear he does not want Carly. Hi.
He's not. Did you talk
about? What's that about the three-toed sloth?
We were doing three-toed sloth stuff. So did you talk about all the race stuff coming out? Everybody in the room?
I said I thought that was crappy detective work. How are they going to make anything stick now?
Yeah, I don't know, but what's going to happen next?
Well, I think the best thing we can hope for is that they might have broken up EJ and Taylor, but they're sure not going to be able to put anyone in jail.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of people happy about that.
Well, like I said just now, without you here, all these storylines are kind of like in the back of your mind. You can't get too attached because you know that from almost every major storyline, you know somebody's leaving. We know that Taylor's leaving from the whole Dimension storyline. We know that Dario's leaving from that whole Melanie thing. And then for the Carly, we got it. Oh.
Did you talk about, hold on, we just have to get our heads here.
Jack, oh.
Did you talk about the, oh, come on, whoa, focus. The R word that was mentioned over and over about EJ, the rapist?
No, I did not.
Oh, I can't wait to meet James Scott and talk about the rape.
Oh my God.
What do you mean? This is fresh in everybody's mind. Just when he thought that was going away, we get to call him a rapist again.
I think my pimples are from stress knowing that you're going to bring up the R word. Now our house is definitely going to be robbed while we're gone. There's an R word for you.
So, James, who does EJ really love? Well, even though you've raped Samantha twice.
Oh, ow. I'm going to check my text.
Is there any way you can reconcile with her?
Oh, Christine liked the picture I sent her of her puppy.
Oh, very good. Anyway.
I think it's always possible to reconcile.
Taylor is history because EJ killed her mom, and I don't think they're going to go over that. And
yeah, honey, I probably wouldn't like that.
Yeah, this is not going anywhere, and James Scott is probably pissed off.
We're going to Yellowstone, and if you throw my mom in the path of any grizzlies or anything, I'm not going to like that.
Okay. I can run faster. That's what I was told. If you can run faster than the other people in your party, you're safe with any bear.
You think you could run faster than the rest of my family?
I can run faster than you. Remember we raced?
You better hope that
Not further!
You better hope that bear catches me fast, honey.
You might have had a couple of appleteenies in you.
Oh, whatever. I might have flip-flops on or heels. If I had stiletto heels on, I'd give you
odds. You did not have stiletto heels. I think we were running barefoot, but anyway. Have you covered everything?
JD thinks he's some kind of Ethiopian now. Win the Olympics. No, I was talking about Daniel and Carly and how Jennifer's just like, oh, here, I'm just going to not date him because it makes me sad.
Oh, yeah, that is so bogus.
If the man doesn't want to be with her and they've been broken up for like 25 years and, oh, yeah, the reason they haven't been together is because she's been lying about his kid, it's okay for you to date him.
What did Daniel call him? A tool or a jerk? Or what did he?
Oh, yeah, he called
He
Jack.
like bad-mouthed Jack. Big time.
You know what? I kind of like that, though. Like, when a guy bad-mouths some guy that treated me bad, that's kind of hot. That's cool. But what I'm saying is there's another storyline you can't get totally invested in because Carl is leaving.
Yeah.
So what the hell are you going to do there? Oh, I like the whole Vivian and Quinn. Another one we cannot get invested in. Do I sound like a broken record?
We said Quinn at the same time. So there we go.
Yeah, we're dorks. Give us 9 days together.
Anyway, he's sticking around, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. He got somehow rehired.
And Nathan, Mark Hopka, we're not sure about now.
No, Mark Hopka is not coming, and I don't know anything because I don't pay attention to anything. And I wonder if Mark Hopka got cut so they could keep Quinn.
And when are the new writers taking
so much
over?
Money going
When's
on.
the first episode?
The first episode is like the 23rd or 26th. I think it's the 26th, but there's some kind of preview on the 23rd or.
Oh, really? We'll
because the 23rd will be a Friday and the 26th will be a Monday.
Sorry to talk over you, but
right,
by then we'll be like watching gay porn with Sunny. What?
You just want to instigate people.
I did not say anything wrong.
God, people are having a hard enough time with the gay storyline.
But Sunny's going to have Chloe as his beard.
Yeah, what's that about? They got some kind of thing going on there.
Yeah. He could never pull Chloe. He's like a child.
Is he going to marry her to give her, like, insurance and a
marry her?
And...
That's crazy.
That is crazy, honey.
He seems to me like he's 21 max. How old is Chloe supposed to be?
I think she's supposed to be, like, 4 years, like 6 years younger than me, because I think she was doing her high school storylines when I was in grad school.
So
that's like 7 years younger. Let's just put her like 30, 29, 30.
Yeah, okay, so that's not going to happen.
Why not?
I guess so. I guess it looks weird. Hey, if they put Tamara Braun in Egypt, did I mention that again? I need to stop that. We're not going to be invited to Day of Days. Again, good acting, bad casting. The casting people aren't there, so I'm safe.
And she's not going to be there either. So
whatever, she could tell James Scott, make sure these people don't show up. They're going to corner you with the rape story.
Listen, we need to start doing a recap more than once a week before we worry about going to Day of Days. Just simmer down over there.
All right.
Okay, we're going to Yellowstone. Woo! See you later.
All right, unless a bear gets us.
Oh, and Hannah, I love that book. Thank you for the recommendation.
All right, the couple that watches stays together.
Stays together.